Close contest here between division rivals. Should they maybe?
Is much more valuable. In fact, in addition to gaining a game, one more behind in the loss column, which guarantees that your position in the standings is always improving. At the end of the season, it's the absolutely, these are the games you definitely want to win.
But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. Now here's the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. DeShields is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Racing back, the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First delivery to him on the way. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Striding in for the Indians, Jorge Soler, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they have taken the lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. They continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate. Look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Greg Allen.
At the plate now, Greg Allen. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Arias is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians' 5. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
The catcher, Alex.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So striding in, Jorge Polanco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 offering. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Buxton at third with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. So one division rival gets a step up on another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do, and that's a lift for them. But, you know, the loser's going to get some chances at revenge because rivals within this division face each other quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. 19 times in a season you take the field against teams in your division. So these teams will be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos? Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Luis Arias is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nelson Cruz.
Hey now, we've got
1-1. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
Ready with another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And it's late his afternoon of work, and the longer this...
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down go the Twins in. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Come on now. Here we go.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Fouled away.
Donaldson.
The 0-1 on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
2-2 the count. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
1-1.
A ball and a strike now. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Just
One
behind
ball,
the fastball
2
there.
strikes.
2 strikes now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
To Shields. A range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a
Now
bat.
batting, the right fielder. Max
Swung on but fouled
Kepler.
off to the left. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here's the 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Soler going back. And just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
No runner, no runner.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Nick Whitgren comes out of the bullpen to shut them.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
If you're game that you'll want to see, Heidi, help us set the scene here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. But out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a ball 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he'll step on the bag himself. So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed.
Down, 0-2.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hunter Dozier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Wow, simply unbelievable. A perfect game, and with it, he secured a place of elite honor in the Major League Baseball history books, Dan.
Wow, D-Row, powerhouse performance. He was truly dominant from the first pitch to the last in every way. What a gift he gave us and everyone watching, and what an exhilarating moment for this organization. Just incredible.
The Indians have mostly been a study in consistency this season, and with the trade deadline just around the corner, they've got a comfortable division lead to show for it.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Number 27.
as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The first baseman, number 6.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And strike 3 called, as he says. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove.
The leadoff hitter. Cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Soft liner to the right side to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is even.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Long throw to the plate. The throw's offline, he's safe. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. For the current campaign, Ramirez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Sam Gaviglio takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, look at the dive. Wow. Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Grichuk. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. The pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hopped up. Hernandez is there for it. 1 down.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Next will be the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Back goes to Shields. Ball game. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
We've got a good game going here between two clubs that seem to be for real this year. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. George Springer the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
That's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Left side, but well fouled. Ready on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. For his career in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. 1 down. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jorge Soler. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Springer. Still going back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right, his second of the game as they jump ahead by 3. Brian Abreu enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. So now Carlos Santana. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. He struck him out.
Leading up for the Astros, the
Brad Hand is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
From the
Now
stretch,
pitching for Cleveland.
bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Hand will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. And that's in there for strike 1. Maldonado, base runner at first with 1 out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped up. Hernandez calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit.
The designated hitter, Yordan.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-1. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Last strike now for Houston. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser, can learn things about themselves from this game.
Yeah, and about their opponent. Remember, guys, these teams could end up tangling again down the line in the postseason when there's a lot more at stake. There's a lot of little things you can learn along the way from teams you're going to have to find a way to beat later in the season.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the top. All set for the start of the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Throw won't get him.
Now back.
When you're leading.
Adam Engel.
Brad Hand will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Into the box now, Adam Engel. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And another foul ball. Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. Line to the right side. DeShields is there, and he'll make the catch to Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
In there, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He pulls this one into right. Mazara is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland.
Now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A ball and no strikes. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a barehanded pickup. Touché, sir. Down in order go the. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready now, Yasmani Grandal. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Steve Cishek enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another one sent foul. And this will be fouled away. Just the 1-2.
Seven foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Grandal gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Settling in now, Jorge Soler. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Santana. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, in case you didn't already know or needed a reminder, Jose Ramirez is a pretty important player for this club.
Yeah, you know, that's an understatement, Matt. He brings so much talent to the table.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that out.
Last half of the seventh here, digging in, Jose Abreu, a hit in 2 tries far. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Well, to wrap up our conversation from earlier, Ramirez was not sharp at the plate in this one.
Yeah, this was definitely not his best showing. Seemed like his timing and rhythm were just off the entire game, so I'm sure he'll be doing some extra work in the cages to iron those things out. He's a lot better hitter than what we saw today, and they'll have to hope that he can get back on track next time out.